अल्फा की गली गली शिक्षा की लहर चली, अल्फा की गली गली शिक्षा की लहर चली। यहाँ सब है आसान, हर चेहरे पे है मुस्कान, सपनों को नई मंजिल मिली। पढ़ाई का ना बोझ है, ना खुशियों पे कोई रोक है, हंस खेल के बढ़े नई पीढ़ी। अल्फा की गली गली शिक्षा की लहर चली।
Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Alpha Vidya Sankalp. I am Pooja and today we will discuss about the class 9 social science. Before we discuss the social science, I will give the information about your textbook structure. First of all, we also know that what is the social science. So, the social science is made up of two words, social and science. Social means related to woman life, and the science means systematic study of particular topic. So, the social science is the systematic or particular study of related to woman life society. In class 9 social science divided into 3 units. First unit is unit number 1 is 20th century the word and India. It's a history unit. In this unit, the lesson number 1 to 7 are included in this unit. Chapter like how the British rule are established in our India and what is the our culture in India and how the East India Company are established in India and how the merges of Hyderabad, Bhavnagar and Junagadh to India and what is the position by the independence of India. This chapter are included in this unit. And the second unit is making of modern India. It's a civic. Lesson number 8 to 12 are included in this unit. In this unit, chapter like how our constitution are formed and who formed our constitution frame and the government organ like a legislative, executive and our judiciary and how our Indian democracy are occur in India. This chapter are included in this unit. And the last unit 3 are India, its land and people. Lesson number 30 to 20 are included in this unit. It's a geographical unit. Chapter like how the geographical position of the India in the earth globe and how the cultural are India and how the climate are in India and what is the future of India and which type of people are which type of people are live in India and which lifestyle of occur in the Indian people, and the management are occur disaster management. This type of chapter are included in this unit. Now we started the lesson number 1, rises of British rule in India. Rises of British rule in India. We will discuss about in this chapter like which type of people are came to India and how the people are came from the India and who discovered the new sea route of India and why the discover of sea route of India and why the British India Company is established in India. This type of thing are discussed about in this class. So let's start. First of all, introduction. First point is introduction. We also know that the India is the in ancient time India is the incomparable position in the world due to by the 3 reasons. Which 3 reasons? First reason is our economy. And the second reason is our cultural. And the third reason is religious inheritance. Due to by these 3 reasons, the India become the incomparable. No one can compare the position of India in the whole world. By the economical prosperity and the cultural inheritance, economic prosperity. And the second reason is cultural inheritance. Different type of people came to different nations in India due to by the trade. These 2 reasons, our economical prosperity and the cultural inheritance, the different type of people came to India for the trade. And the Indian goods like Indian spices, second is muslin, yani ki malmal cloth, and the third is silk cloth, and the fourth is indigo. Indigo is a kind of color. These are Indian goods are lots of demand in European country. So the India and Europe are trade between 2 routes. Land route and the second is sea route. These two routes are occur in between the Indian and Europe. In the sea route between the India and Europe, between Istanbul are present. We saw in the map. I will try to explain easy. In here is India and here is Europe. And here center is Istanbul. So the sea route between the Europe and India, their center are Istanbul is present. In 1453, the Turkish Muslims are attacked in Istanbul and captured this. and so he developed here when the Turkish Muslim is attack in Istanbul and capture his state. So the Turkish Muslim is established their government in the Istanbul. So there is a difficulty for the Indian trader. Why? Because the Istanbul, the Turkish Muslim are collect the heavy taxes for the Indian trader. So the sea route between the India and Europe is closed. Now, as a result, the European people did not live without the Indian spices. So he encouraged the many people to discover the new sea route. So our the next point is discover the new sea route of India. Next point is discover of sea route of India. The Portuguese king Prince Harry encouragement and inspire and economical help for the many some brave people to discover the new sea route. So the Bartholomew desired is a Portuguese people and he started his journey from here Portugal and go from this way and stop here. He discovered the Cape of Good Hope. It is presently known as Cape Town and Cape Town is the capital city of Africa. And then Bartholomew desired then the Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus, who also started the journey from here, Portugal, and follow this sea route and go from this way, but he unfortunately toward in go from west side. And he discovered the new island. And he also gave the name of West Indies. And Christopher Columbus believed that he find the new sea route of India. But this is not India. Is the clarification given by the Amerigo Vespucci. Amerigo Vespucci given the clarification of this is the not the land of India but it is the land of other country. So this give the clarification. So this island is named by America. Now, in this, first Bartholomew desired and the Christopher Columbus and then Amerigo Vespucci and now the next who discovered the new sea route of India is the Vasco da Gama. Vasco da Gama is the Portuguese sailor. He started the journey from here and go to this way and there parallel to Africa continent and stop here. Then the Indian sailor is helped the Vasco da Gama and they go to this way and arrived from the west coast of India is a Calicut. Then he arrived in the west coast of India, Calicut. There, the king of Zamorin is welcomed by the Vasco da Gama. This event is the most important event. Why? Because the new sea route find between the Europe and India. So, the many people are came to India for the trade. So, the Indian door is open for the many people from trade here. So, this event is the most important event. Now, the next point is arrival of European people to India. Arrival of European people to India. First, who came to India? First, the Portuguese are came to India. Portuguese people. Portuguese people are first came to India for the trade, and short period within the 100 year he captured the many some territories like Diu, Daman, Goa and Cochin and Malacca. These some territories area are captured by the Portuguese people. Then who came to India? Then the inspired of success in Indian trade, the Dutch and Danish people also came to India for the trade. The Dutch and Danish people. Also came to India for the trade. And then who came to India for the trade? In 1600, the England Queen of Elizabeth gave the permission of East India Company to trade for India. So the next is English Britisher. English Britisher came to India for the trade. In 1630, the first ship of East India Company under the leadership of Robert Hawking came to India for the trade. But the dominances and opposition of the Portuguese people, they not go to permission from here trade. But he got finally permission by the Mughal Empire of Jahangir, and their first trade center is established in सूरत. अगर आपको एग्जाम में पूछा जाए कि ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी का फर्स्ट ट्रेड सेंटर कौन सा था, तो आपको लिख देना है सूरत. देन नेक्स्ट, but the presence of dominancy of Maratha, the East India Company is sensed to danger this arrived in this area. So he moved south and eastward in the India, and their main trade center are ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के जो मेन ट्रेड सेंटर थे वो कौन से थे? फर्स्ट थे मछलीपट्टम, in Andhra Pradesh. Second is Saint George. And the third one is Fort William in Kolkata. These are the trade center of the British East India Company, and in 1687 Mumbai became the headquarter of the East India Company. Mumbai become headquarter. तो आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए कि जो ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी थी उसका जो मेन हेडक्वार्टर है वो कौन सा था? मुंबई. And then the British East India Company is also from here this. And next in 1668. In 1668, French East India Company are arrived in India for the trade. And there are the main center are the French East India Company is trade center are Mahe, Kerikal, also in Machlipatam, fourth one is Pondicherry, five one is Chandranagar, these are the five are the trade center of French East India Company. So अब क्या हुआ? One side English British East India Company and the one side is French East India Company. Both are busy to trade in India in 18th century. But the war between 1743 to 1763, there are three wars between French East India Company and the English East India Company. This war is also known as Carnatic War. As a result, क्या हुआ? The French East India Company is lost. Why? Because the power of British East India Company. So he left these three areas: Diu, Daman, and Goa. So only these three areas occur in the French East India Company. And the Danish people who come to India for the trade is also live the forever. Now the next point is Battle of Plassey. Battle of आपको पता होना चाहिए कि बैटल ऑफ प्लासी है वो किसके बारे में है और कब हुआ था. तो हमें पहले ये इन्फॉर्मेशन तो होनी चाहिए ना. तो बैटल ऑफ प्लासी है वो किसके बीच में हुआ था? सिराजुद्दौला एंड द ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी. और कब हुआ था ये भी हमें पता होना चाहिए ना. 23 जून 1757 में। और कहाँ हुआ था? विलेज ऑफ प्लासी। ये जो बैटल है वो जो विलेज है प्लासी वहां हुआ था, इसलिए इस बैटल का नाम है बैटल ऑफ प्लासी। अब जो सिराज उद्दौला है वो रूलर था बंगाल का, और उसका जो इम्पल्सिव नेचर था, इम्पल्सिव यानी कि क्या? जो सिराज उद्दौला था उसका इम्पल्सिव नेचर था, यानी कि उग्र नेचर था। सो देर आर मेनी ओपोनेंट इन हिज स्टेट। In this period, the East India Company is built a fort between their trade center. Around their trade center. Without the permission of the Siraj Uddaulah Nawab. So as a result क्या हुआ? Siraj Uddaulah is destroyed it, and the news is reached by the Madras where the Robert Clive is present, and he came to Bengal for the arrival of a small army. But the Robert Clive is realized that the Siraj Uddaulah is not easy to defend it. So he conspiracy. उसने क्या किया? तो उसने जो नवाब उद्दौला था उसके अगेंस्ट एक षड्यंत्र रचा। कॉन्स्पिरेंसी यानी कि क्या होगा? षड्यंत्र। विद द जॉइंट ऑफ हैंड द नवाब कमांडर ऑफ चीफ मीर जफर एंड the Seth Amit Chand. These people as the commander of chief of Nawab of Siraj Uddaulah. So the Robert Clive is joined the hand are Mir Jafar and the Seth Mir Chand, and he becomes the conspiracy of against the Siraj Uddaulah. So he declared the war and in the village of Plassey, and as a result, according to this plan, the Mir Jafar is defended in the war. So the Nawab of Siraj Uddaulah is also defended in this war, and then become the Mir Jafar is Nawab of Bengal. The battle of Plassey था वो just half of the day is end because of the conspiracy of Robert Clive. तो जो battle of Plassey है तो वो कब end हुआ था? तो just half of the day. जो बैटल पूरे 10 दिनों तक चलना चाहिए वो बैटल सिर्फ जस्ट हाफ ऑफ डे में ही एंड हो गया। बिकॉज वाई? बिकॉज द रॉबर्ट क्लाइव इज कॉन्स्पिरेंसी अगेंस्ट द नवाब ऑफ सिराज उद्दौला एंड जॉइंट हैंड बिटवीन द मीर जफर एंड द सेंट अमीर चंद। सो he defended in just of the half day, and the next the Mir Jafar is Nawab of Bengal. In the next lecture we will see the battle of Buxar. Thank you.